Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Nancy from nancybadillo.com and welcome to another Etsy tutorial. On today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to choose the best business name for your Etsy shop. If this is your first time visiting my YouTube channel, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell. So let's go ahead and get started on this video. The reason why I wanted to do this video is because lately I have been asked a couple times from my freelance clients as well as people from my Facebook group about what name or how should I name my Etsy shop. My biggest advice when I'm telling someone on how to pick their name, the best advice that I could give is to make sure that whatever name that you are selecting for your business not only is a niche name. So if you sell weddings, you want to make sure that your name includes something with wedding, but also you want to make sure that your name that you're selecting on Etsy is also available across other platforms like social media and website. And the reason why you want to do that is because ultimately your main goal of opening an Etsy shop in the beginning is to ultimately make that as your business, your full-time business. And you want to scale that business to the point that you're going to be doing that and quitting your job and building a brand. So you want to think big right now, even though you are starting and even though you might feel a little bit overwhelmed, you want to make sure that from now you secure those names. So when you are ready to create a blog, when you are ready to start using other different platforms, and when you are ready to take your store to the next level, you have the names available and no one else took them. So, what do I mean by names and other platforms? What I mean by that is that if your store name is going to be, let's say, Wedding Designs by Nancy, and that's the Etsy store, you want the other platforms like Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, YouTube, if you want to do that, your website. You want all of those to have the same name. So you want your Instagram handle to be Wedding Designs by Nancy. You want your Twitter to be your handle name for Twitter, Wedding Designs by Nancy. You also want your Pinterest to be Wedding Designs by Nancy. And you also want, let's say, your website to be www.weddingdesignsbynancy.com. And in order to do that, you do it in the beginning stages of building your business, not at the end of the stages. Because if you select the name today, you built your brand, and later on you decide, okay, I should get a blog to scale my business to the next level, and I need to start YouTube, or I need to start, I don't know, maybe you never did Instagram and now you're interested in doing it or learning more about it. The likelihood of that name being taken is probably already taken by someone else. So it's better for you to do it at the beginning stages of building your business, and then you have it in the back burner. Now, it doesn't mean that if you get it today, you have to start a blog today. You can actually just buy the domain and pay $10 a year to keep the domain. And once you get established on Etsy, once you know what you're doing and you feel like, okay, now I could start, a blog, and then I could start using other platforms to kind of grow my business and grow from, go from a hobbyist. Maybe you were doing it as a hobby and then you graduated to now you're like an influencer, and now you're trying to graduate to branding, right? You want to become a brand authority in your niche. To get to that point, then you're going to need all these other platforms that's going to help you do that. I wanted to show you guys a tool that I use, and this is an old school tool. I don't know if you guys used it before, maybe you heard of it before, but it's called Name Checker, and it's spelled. Remember, when you are googling it, it's spelled Checkr, not er. And basically, what you do is you go in here and you type in a keyword. I mean, not a keyword, a name for your business. So I'm gonna put Wedding Designs by Nancy. And what you do is you do a search, and it's going to tell you which platforms that name is currently available for me to get. So these are all the platforms. You could press load here and it's going to give you Etsy and additional platforms. So right now, Wedding Designs by Nancy. I spelled this wrong, so let me redo it again. So make sure that you are spelling it correctly. Wedding Designs by Nancy is available, and it's going to tell me in a few seconds where and where it's not available. It checks all social media platforms. It checks websites. It will check Etsy, and it will check domains in other areas like the UK, etc. So here we go. So it's available in Facebook. WeddingDesignsByNancy.com is available. It's not available on Twitter. That means someone has it. It's available on Tumblr, on Reddit. It's available on Instagram. If I wanted to open a YouTube page, it's available on YouTube. It's available on Pinterest. It's available on Etsy. So this is a really good one because it's available in majority of the platforms that I would promote my business on. Now, the fact that it's not available on Twitter, I would personally just relook for another possible name. I will keep this one on the side and I will relook because in my opinion, if you were to do it this way, I recommend a website and then I recommend the main social media platforms. So I will recommend Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. Those are the main ones. Those are the ones that you want. And then you also want to make sure that's available on Etsy. But this is a really great way to secure your branding name, to make sure that it's secure across all platforms, including social and website. And then what you would do is once you find the name that you want to proceed with, you will go to Facebook and you will open an account with that name, right? Or you will open a business page with that name. And then you will go to Instagram and you will do the same. You will open a new Facebook, Instagram using that username. And then you will do the same with Pinterest. And even if you're not using these at the current moment, just do it so you could save them and so you could have it for a future later time. And then you will go to Etsy and open your account with that name. Make sure that you are securing that name, right? You're securing it before someone else takes it. So I would do this the same day that you're about to open everything, just to make sure that that name is still available, because it might be available today and then you check tomorrow and it's already gone. So just checking that same day that you're going to go ahead and proceed with everything is going to be your best bet. But this is a really, really great tool that's going to help you go ahead and secure a branding name, which is the ultimate thing that you want to do anyways, because once you establish an Etsy business and you grow it to the point where you want to take it to the next level and become a brand authority, you want to make sure that all your handle names are the same. And you don't want, like I said earlier, you don't want your Instagram to be Wedding Designs, and then you don't want your Facebook to be Designs by Nancy, and then you don't want your Pinterest account to be Nancy Wedding Design, and then you don't want your I don't know, Etsy account to be something different, Designs by Nancy Wedding, because what that does, it causes confusion. You want to make sure that your name is the same all across. That way when you're promoting yourself, people are like, oh, I wonder Wedding Designs by Nancy's on Instagram, and they just type in your name and they find you, or they type it in on Twitter, or they go to Pinterest and they find you. So you want to make sure that your name is easy and simple to remember all across all social media platforms, including a website. So I hope that this tip was helpful for everyone out there that is kind of like trying to decide what name to choose for their business. If you like this video, don't forget to show me some love and go ahead and click on that like button. Make sure that you share this video on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, so that way we could help other people understand the process of opening an Etsy shop and how to choose the proper name and how to do it correctly from the beginning to avoid headaches later on. So make sure that you share this video and don't forget to leave a comment below. So thank you guys for watching and have a great night.